last night we were playing Scrabble, and it's like neck and neck between me and her. We blew my dad away early. Huh? So right at the end, I had this choice of putting down ratio for like 5 lousy points, or...
Well, what, Arnie?
Fellatio. On a triple word score for 24 points in the game.
What'd she do?
She wouldn't let me have it. She won by 7 points because she said obscenity's not allowed in Scrabble.
Ugh.
You can't polish a turret.
This is Film Sack.
No, you cannot.
Oh, sure. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Film Sack. That's right, this is Film Sack, continually mining the very depths of film entertainment for all mankind. My name is Scott Johnson. I'm joined today by Brian, the factory guy. May have died in that car, but at least he never dropped that cigar from his dead face mouth. Dunaway.
Stupid dead face mouth. Oh, hi. This week on Film Sack, we head back to the 1980s for a story that takes place in the 1970s about a bullied nerd guy who falls in love with his 1950s, new to him, vehicular, homicidal, king of the road, rock and roll on the radio, new adventures of old Christine, now driving its evil possessed self back to the Netflix garage to cool off after running over yet another dumbass fleeing in a straight line. Get out of the road, you stupid store brand Travolta. Oh, come on. At least zig if you're not going to zag. You know what? I'm glad you're dead. Hey, not cool, Mr. Cartera. Anywho, we used to live a lot different in 1950s Detroit. And as a middle-aged guy of the time, smoking a cigar and working on the Plymouth assembly line, whose job it is to, well, the best I can tell, is to get in the front seat of new cars, roll up the windows, start dropping fat ash in the front seats, molest the steering wheel while farting it up to rock and roll, well, the fact that I made it to middle age was a good run. So I doubt they'll do an autopsy on my dead corpse, let alone suspect a car of murder. Randy, your lunch, and try to keep it cold. There's yogurt in there, so don't let no greaser stab it, because it'll end up on the floor like my dreams of having a child that's not a loser.
Yeah.
Fellatio.
Yeah, fellatio. Hashtag fellatio. Nice job. With us also, Randy, he grabbed me in the chode that time in shop class, Jordan.
Aloha, Scott, Brian. Thanks for coming to the outside of this part auto scrapyard / part do-it-yourself repair shop / part poker club for the ugliest men in town. Wait, what? They're all ugly? Literally every person in this town is ugly? Well, that explains why the car wants to kill him. Or, no, it doesn't actually. I'll try again. Okay, I've called you here to get revenge on the kid who did nothing to me, and now that you're all here, we can get on with our big plans, but only if you follow my 3 rules for shitters. Number 1, wait outside in the dark until Arnie comes along and opens the door for us. Why would we do anything else? Shut up, Donnie. Number 2, after Arnie goes in, just assume that he's going to leave the door wide open, and that's when we'll all sneak in behind him. But, guys, listen, we're not going to just beat him up. Nope. Just listen. Number 3, we're going to sneak into the shadows inside and wait until Arnie leaves. Then we'll beat him. Wait. We'll beat up his car. Then we'll beat up his car. No, I am not answering any further questions. Just stand in the dark and shut up, Donnie.
Yeah. Very nice. With us finally, we have Brian. All in all, I think the car was right to kill Buddy and his dickhead friends. Ibit.
I mean, I'm kind of on the car's side through most of the movie, really.
Yeah. You actually make
if
a
I'm
good
being
point.
honest. No, we had a friend over to watch this thing. Well, part of it anyway. This guy named Ed came over, and he watched the film with us, and he had to leave before the ending, right? So he, he...
Oh, man. That was great.
Love it. That was great.
That was really
Great.
good.
I wanted to do an oldie. But it was like, that lyric. I heard that lyric is like, the ending when I found love with my new car. It's like I kind of have to build off of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is. Like, I didn't realize it. I'm the guy who read the books, all the Stephen King books when I was like in high school. And I went back and reread the ones I liked the most. And like, this is one of the ones I read twice because I really enjoyed the book. And then I've seen the movie before. This is just a revisiting of a movie that I know very well. But this time was the first time I realized that the main character in this movie is being depicted as going through those character changes that can happen to a boy when he's in high school and he falls in love with a girl, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And he
right.
gets and she changes him. I never got that message from the book or the earlier
That's because
viewings of the movie.
That's because the book doesn't do that. This is a book that I've read as well, Randy, and I've read it several times. It's a good, easy read. If you haven't read it, it's worth reading. But they totally took a departure.
Was it originally one of his short stories? Is it a full novel? Or?
No,
It's a full novel.
It's the only one I've read. One of the few I haven't read.
I was gonna say it's one of the few I have read.
Oh,
yeah. It's like I said, it's an
I
easy
haven't read
read.
a lot of Stephen King, but that was the first one I ever read, and
You like your time with the book? You enjoyed it?
I did. I enjoyed it. Yeah, as a
Okay.
kid.
Maybe I'll
This
check
was
it
like
out.
back in high school. I remember reading it while we were waiting for things to happen in typing class.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I had typing
Guess what?
class.
Guess between Christine and typing class, guess which one is stuck with me that
Yeah. Christine and
Christine.
Cujo are some of my easy, and Misery's not too bad, but those three for me are like the easy reads for Stephen King and kind of rewarding. And the movies don't quite do them justice.
Well, and that's the question. They're doing a new Cujo thing I'm curious about. We'll see how they do. But something like this. So I'm glad everybody's read it because I have a question. I love Stephen King, and I've read most of his books, some many times over. And this is one I haven't. The conceit that the car is possessed by does the book get into?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Yes. Yes.
So whatever the spirit
this
is,
is a long book. This is Stephen King really flexing in his early career. Like the book could have been 200 pages long, but no, it's 500 pages long.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the reason I ask is because it feels like it feels on the surface, and this is not my critique of the book at all, but on the surface, just it seems like, hey man, what if a car was alive, man? And then that's the conceit because the movie only really goes that far with it. It's not that they don't get too deep.
They kind of hint a little bit of what is going on in the book, that the car is actually possessed by the previous owner, whereas here you kind of, if you don't watch, you don't understand why Arnie Cunningham, wow, that's crazy, is going through.
It's in the movie. Everybody save your emails.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not your, it's not, yeah. So I don't understand. It's really interesting to watch and go, oh, that explains a lot if you know the book. If you know the book, you kind of understand what Arnie is doing. Otherwise, you're like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it's a little, I don't know. There's some nice, we haven't mentioned John Carpenter yet. Actually, we haven't done this either. I got to play this fake Fletcher. Here's the movie that we saw, and this is one of my random picks for the week. Here you go.
All right. On this week's Film Sack, in 1978, bullied teen Arnie Cunningham buys and restores a possessed 1958 Plymouth Fury named Christine, which has a violent history dating back to its assembly. As the car supernaturally repairs itself, Arnie becomes dangerously obsessed, while Christine begins a murderous spree against anyone who threatens their bond. I do have to say, she does sound a bit less clingy than my ex-wife.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Like the little personal,
Yeah,
personal.
keep it personal. Always keep it personal. I
Yeah, a
appreciate
little
that.
note there
Yeah.
of personal love in your life. The movie is Christine. We didn't mention this yet, but John Carpenter directed this. It is it's well into his career by now. And I actually thought, here's the thing that blew me away. Maybe Ibbott and I talked about this a little bit, but the transfer on this looks like brand spanking new.
It's beautiful.
It's good.
Yeah, it's sharp.
good.
The audio's amazing. The everything about it. I don't know if there's this. I just missed the boat where someone said, "Oh yeah, there was a huge restoration or something that happened." But man, you can feel it.
It was good on the YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube with ads, unless you have YouTube, whatever it is, the
Premium.
special stuff, premium, and then you can of course watch it on Netflix. Is how most of us probably watched it. But I watched it on both just to check the transfers. And
Oh,
they were
interesting.
Good at both
Okay.
places. Yeah.
I was convinced that we were watching an updated version, and
Right.
so I went digging to understand, because especially the rubber car scenes where
Where it
you're
pulls
up
out.
close, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're up close to that, and I figured, like, oh, they made a rubber model. I'm looking at reverse footage, right? They
Right.
captured it being crumpled and then reversed that, so it looks like it's making it. So it looks so good. I was like, this is surely CG stuff that's been remade in the last 20
I was really
years.
really impressed, just cinematography wise, and just kind of overall. I had it running at 4K when I was doing the capture, and it just looked amazing. And I don't know why all our 1983 picks don't look this
I know.
good.
I wish they did.
I think there's there's definitely a level of recognition. Even at this point, in time, we all recognize, okay, no matter what, we need to preserve Stephen King movies, whether or not they're good, bad, or ugly. They're important. They're important, right?
I was going to say we need to preserve John Carpenter was making movies to be preserved.
Yeah. That's true too. Yeah, that's true too.
I mean,
but both these guys,
we just need to
both knew at this
preserve
point.
Stephen King, like in Milo.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or Resin.
I need to get. I like this new Dark Tower series coming from Mike Flanagan. This has me so excited. I barely want to speak its name because I'm afraid something's going to get screwed up. I want it to be so good, so bad.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And I love that series so much. My favorite book series of all time. But this is a weird mix for me because on the one hand, I was like, man, this looks good, and boy, it sounds good, and the acting's okay, I guess. But there's some holes there, but it's also very John Carpenter in a bunch of ways that are very effective and all this stuff. And he helped write the soundtrack again, like he always does, and things like that. So there's a lot of cool things about it. But then, I don't know, the plot was just a little bit like a flimsy piece of meat. I was just like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
the car's possessed, going to kill
the storytelling. The process of the storytelling missed a lot. I mean, we're jumping around. One thing I forgot about the movie itself was the jumping, like from holiday to holiday. All these gaps in between the character and not really seeing what's going on in between was kind of like, I don't know, just kind of fell short.
And the movie, I think rightly or wrongly, the movie has to tell a full story and do it quickly. And
500 pages.
Right, and the story of the story of the book is about this kid going through something. And how the supernatural, this is Stephen King's story, right? The supernatural interacts with a small story, right? And like that, just it wouldn't have made a good movie. And so they bring in this character of Timu John Travolta,
Which I loved intentionally, very intentionally, not accidentally.
And one of his
in any way.
buddies is definitely Timu Jonah Hill too.
Oh, hell yeah. That's all I could think about this whole time. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad someone else saw that because I was just like, dude, Jonah Hill before his weird transition lately.
Yeah.
I did love that. Also, he did a little better job not running a straight line. But also, we got Arnold Cunningham. I mean, come on. They were definitely, from the book all the way to the movie is supposed to invoke the greaser attitude of the 50s happening in the 70s in a film in the 80s.
Yeah.
So,
it's a weird mix of things.
Yeah.
I immediately recognized the old man that sold him the car as the dude from Home Alone.
With his
for sure.
Yeah.
The most accurate part of the whole film, him wearing that back brace. I'm like, yeah, you got the back brace thing?
See, I thought that was
Stephen King. Stephen King loves throwing back braces in his stories.
But no, he does do
weird,
that.
like a girdle thing though. Like it's such a weird back brace and it's loose. And it's like, what good is that thing really?
I honestly thought it was a what do you call it? A straight jacket.
Bustier? Straight jacket.
Bustier. Yeah,
I thought it was a straight jacket, and he was like that was to imply he's kind of crazy or whatever.
People in Stephen King movies have bad backs. He does this a lot.
Which is funny because it's almost like a premonition because he would get hit in that car accident and have horrible back stuff for the rest of his life because of
it.
And
then he'd make The Walk or something, right? Is that what he did? What was it? The Long Walk?
No, Long Walk was old. He wrote that in the 70s.
He saw it though. He felt it coming.
No, he knew it was coming in the Long Walk.
He has the Shining or the Shining.
The Shining. Oh, you want to get sued? Just kidding.
You don't want to get sued.
No, that's interesting. I don't. Most of the Stephen King adaptations these days are so much more true to the source material. It's like we're confident doing it. Whereas these old ones are always so hit and miss. It's like, well, it's Stephen King.
Stephen King. Here's a little trivia I read afterwards. I knew it had said something about this one and The Shining, and he said this was the other one that he was bored with. He was like, whenever he watched this and The Shining, he was like, bored. Yeah. When are you gonna do some supernatural shit, man?
Yeah. I never understood that about The Shining. But go ahead, Randy.
Yeah, because when you're in a book, right, you can construct anything you want in the reader's mind.
Sure,
but with a movie, you're constrained by well, the technical abilities of the time, and you're constrained by the actor's prowess and so on. And so like I could see an author being frustrated with seeing those constraints play out on film. I'm sure he thought of his main character Arnie in a very particular way, and then when you see Keith Gordon actually playing the character, like that can kind of suck.
Who actually
like,
does he's a pretty good casting. I don't know if the acting is top notch. It's good.
Casting's good until he starts acting.
Casting's real good.
Yeah.
Until he starts what?
Yeah,
Until he starts talking.
it's changing.
Yeah.
Until he starts talking, because he's the kind of he's one of those actors where the look of him is right, and if he didn't say anything, I'd go, "Oh my gosh, this guy's perfect. What they're going to do here," and then he starts talking, especially later, and you're just like, he's not very good at this.
What's funny is we get kind of the same character from him with Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. Starts out as a nerd, but then as Rodney Dangerfield starts flexing his money, he becomes cool.
I didn't remember he was in that. That's wild.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in 1,000 years. Oh my God.
I watched it not that long ago. Well, I actually didn't watch all of it. I turned it on not that long ago, and I was like, I can't watch all of this. So what to do?
I want to watch it just because love Oingo Boingo and the fact that they actually are in the film performing.
And it's like a joke too, because they're the act, like they're the music act that he can afford to have at the party.
Exactly, have a party. He's bought these 3 rooms, made them into one, and then had Oingo Boingo perform in them.
Yeah, and those I'm a late to the party appreciator of him as a comedian. I feel like it took me a long time to get Dangerfield in my zone, and I'm not sure why. I think it was early on. It was like
no respect. So it's okay.
Back in the day, it was like
appropriate that you have a hard time giving him respect.
It was very Catskills kind of early on. Like, hey, my wife said this, and then here's the joke punchline.
Catskills and roasts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then, if you really get into his stand-up, watch a lot of his concerts and stuff, you see what's going on. Like he
shares a lot about his life. I mean, you really kind of see his damage. I mean, it's all like surface level for what he's saying typically, but you're like, oh shit, I think he means some of this stuff. And you kind of love him for it.
I love him in what's the Tarantino written movie? Mallory, Mickey. Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. Okay, yeah.
Like the character turn, not really character turn, just seeing Rodney Dangerfield play the worst possible person.
Yeah. That was really something. I loved him in the Bernie Mac show too. I thought he was really funny in that. He was the neighbor.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's a lot of big eyes. I love it.
It's another.
I love big eye comedians. They make me laugh.
Bulgy eye comedians. Yeah, you're a big Nate Bargatze fan, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, I am. I'm laughing before he even opens his mouth. I'm like, what's this guy gonna say?
Yeah. Same. You watch Fallout, hoping what's her name's going to tell jokes because her eyes.
Yeah, I do. I keep waiting for it. I'm like, bring it.
I saw somebody yesterday do an unedited exact comparison of Alita Battle Angel and what's her name?
That.
Yeah. And they're just about the same size as the real lady. This is not, by the way, for those listening right now being all offended, not making fun. She's gorgeous, and her eyes are incredible. I wish we all had those big eyes. Yeah. It's just important to note.
Yeah, I think pointing out somebody's got big eyes, I think should.
No, that's not.
I just think
big boobs. Just different.
Yeah, sure. Boobs are different, but I think if people said, I don't know, if people said. Why I find it funny is I think it's funny that James Cameron and Robert Rodriguez spent, I don't know, $150 million of their $200 or $200 million budget on making someone's eyes bigger. They really could have waited a few years.
They could have just Well, there's probably actors at the time who probably could have done the same thing. But yeah, I love it.
Marty Feldman.
I love it. Well, so let's back to Christine in the characters. Like Arnie is a kind of a. There's just not enough information there. If you've read the book, I filled in enough space that it didn't bother me. But I'm sure if you had never seen it before or read the book before, the Arnie character's like, what the hell is going on? Now, another character that I found, what's that, Randy? I was going to say something.
The book has 3 characters. The book has the character of the car, it has Arnie, and it has his best friend. And that is the whole freaking book, because the whole point of it is that the car comes between 2 best friends.
Okay, so there's no buddy.
Less than a
he's here.
Situation.
Yeah, Dennis, his friend who's in the hospital and stuff, is here, but they just relegate him to hospital visits, which I found hilarious. But then they introduced this character of Lee, Alexandra Paul, and I
Virgin
was like,
Connie Swale.
Yeah, the Virgin
Yeah,
Connie.
it
Don't
was-
forget.
Yeah,
That's
the
a really
Virgin-
important thing today. The
really
Virgin
is.
Connie Swale makes
It
a return
really
to
is
Film
important.
Sack after all these years. That's great.
But what doesn't make sense to me with this character is they introduce all these ideas that she's really smart, but then they never show her actually being the smart.
Right.
They put her in certain clothing, they put her in the library reading history, but then when she actually talks, I'm like, why are you so stupid?
Right. Or, give us some way of solving the problem that Arnie's going through with your brains. Like, what can
With
you
your
do to stop
brains.
this car? Bulldozer, I guess.
In the book,
that was the
Lee is your Nancy
Yeah.
Drew in the book. Lee comes along and helps Dennis figure out what what's going on with the car. So they go investigating the past and they pull newspapers or something, and
That's
they
what you
find
do.
out. Yeah, they find out that the car was in this terrible crash where the previous owner died, and the previous owner was a terrible person, and the car took on the person's personality.
Yeah.
Lee is like important, right? Because she gets in there and actually solves some mystery.
Right.
But in the movie, she just kind of gets molested
She's
by
really
the car.
just a pawn,
Like she's sidelined.
basically.
She just gets molested by the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And by the way,
she's kind of like Marty McFly's girlfriend. She just sort of, he's got a girlfriend and she matters, although she mattered more in the future ones and also a different actress. But in the first Back to the Future, I always felt that way about her. It's like she's just kind of there for eye candy, and him to have a girlfriend.
I mean, in the
someplace to
second
throw his
movie-
libido.
Yeah.
I guess, third movie, she's just basically kept on the porch.
Yeah,
Falls
you
asleep on the porch.
you should sleep here.
Oh,
but she
that's
does. She is.
true. I forgot about that. Sorry, go ahead.
But she is important in one of the best scenes of the whole film when they're at the drive-in in Christine and she starts choking in the car, and that gets super bright inside that the way they shot that.
Yeah.
So let's be really, really clear, because I wrote this down and then I thought about it the last 24 hours. The car is force sensitive. It's a force user
right. It's force
from
user,
Star
right.
Wars.
I could see
That's
that.
so
Gotcha.
the spirit in the car is
Right.
a force projection of an ancient Sith. That's my best.
That's your best
That's your
theory?
best all right, that's good.
I like
That's
it,
good.
dude.
Yeah.
I like it. Go with that one.
Because you got to ask questions like, how far does this car's ability to manipulate space-time, how far does it extend outside the car? Not very far.
Yeah.
Not
It
very
can
far at all.
it can force choke somebody inside the car, though. Right?
Inside the car,
yeah.
it can force
Yeah.
choke you. It can do anything it wants inside the car, right?
Can we give it a name
So-
like Darth Fortius or Darth Motorous?
Ooh, I like that.
Darth
Furious.
I
mean, it's a Plymouth Fury,
It's a
Darth
Fury. It's a
Furious.
Fury. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Nailed it.
Darth Fury. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we never
Darth
actually,
Furious.
speaking of which, I mean, we never actually see how it kills the guy at the beginning. The black guy dies first on the assembly line.
Right. He just makes the mistake of offending the car, and then he
Right.
gets into it.
Yeah,
he
he
has
dropped
to
that-
get into it because
He dropped that fat ash right there, and that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that might actually. Was that the cause? That's what I wondered. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
They
you
super
really
focus, they super focus on that.
Disrespect me.
that
I'll
car is
show
a
you.
very sensitive freaking piece of machinery. It's like, come on.
Can we talk about how ridiculous the first scene is?
I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
please. That's why my intro was all
I
about
love
it.
the music
Yes.
though. We get the born to the bad, born to be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bad to the bone. Yeah, not born to be bad. Why did I say that? Anyway,
I
So
don't know.
we're told that this is we're 1958, right? And we're told this is a Plymouth shop where presumably cars are being made. This is not like a repair shop, right?
Yeah.
These
It's assembly
are
line.
new cars, an assembly line, and this is
In
the
Detroit.
finishing shop, right?
Right.
What we're seeing is the part of the line that's at the very, very end, where the final touches are being put on these cars, but they're not working very fast. They are just like, we see a day where they literally don't finish a car. Like the car gets into that shop and just sits there all day.
It
What,
really
are these
did.
Are these guys turning out like 2 cars a day? How is that?
Did they stop the assembly line because Christine smashed that guy's hand? Or
No, that took like
No
5
way they would
seconds.
do
There's no labor union here. You just get out of the way.
Sure.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. It was just hilarious to me that an assembly line was being depicted, but they weren't assembling and lining.
And the problem, and of course, the problem is the reality of getting this many. There was only like in the thousands of these cars made, and they only had access to so many, so they had to make an assembly line of like all the cars they had. And so it was more of a technical problem than.
I wish
it
John
was hilarious
Carpenter-
though.
I wish John Carpenter had taken a few extra minutes because every other car on the line was white.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
That's because that was the color, not this Christine red.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But I just wish they'd taken a few extra minutes to reposition cars and show Christine moving up the line. That would have fixed the whole scene for me. But instead, it looks like that line doesn't move the whole day.
Whatever. We got bad to the bone. What do you want?
Sure. But no, but it would have been so cool. Like, there's really no like attention saying, "Hey, why is this one red?" It's like, all right, well, that one's red. Interesting. I'm going to sit in it.
It was so. I think it was supposed to be. I read something somewhere. I can't remember. It's been maybe like more than a couple of decades since I read the book. But it seems like was it special ordered? I mean, this guy was like super passionate about this car in the book. The original purchaser and owner. He got
the old guy you're talking about.
Really?
It was. You were supposed to see that Arnie was also getting obsessed, and he was taking on the personality, which was what was supposed to be possessing the car, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Which is not like The Car, which is another movie where there's like a demon. Like a devil.
There's another one of these.
Oh, you don't remember The Car?
No.
Like it's not. Oh, there's another possessed.
Well, we did what's the Charlie Sheen one we did?
The Wraith.
The Wraith, yeah. Is it like?
Yeah.
I guess the Wraith isn't about a possessed car though. It's about him being a dick or whatever.
Yeah, about him. It's 19. It was the 1977.
I never heard of
The
it.
Car. Oh, we need to watch The Car. I love that one. It's got Ronnie Cox.
Ronnie
We love
Cox. We love Ronnie
Yeah.
Cox. He's the best.
We love Ronnie Cox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ronnie Cox? Ronnie.
But it's
I heard it.
but that's the
I
one.
heard it.
But that's the one that you may be thinking that the episode of Futurama where Bender becomes like the wear car.
Oh yeah, no, it's based on this for sure.
No, it's actually based on the
is
car.
it? I thought it was based on Christine
Yeah, it's
this
based on the
whole
car.
time.
No, yeah, a common misconception.
Okay.
But, yeah,
I had no idea. I
we
mean,
should watch The Car though.
All right, get it
Put
on
the list.
streaming.
It
Let's make
sounds,
it happen.
sounds
Right.
perfect for
I'm
Yeah,
trying
maybe-
to remember. Oh, it's
maybe not-
on Netflix.
maybe not
you
back to
got
back.
dueling.
Yeah.
No, you got dueling competitions. Looks like it's on Netflix. You
All
got
right.
dueling. No, it's
Really?
Remind Me. It says.
Oh, boo.
Crap.
These listings, I hate them. But it's probably somewhere, though. I bet Tubi has shit like that on it.
Oh, absolutely.
This movie did actually affect a lot of stuff down the line. Like there's all kinds of references to it, and The Simpsons, and everything you can imagine. I in all of that trivia, the thing that stuck out to me because I missed it when I watched this was in the series 11/22/63. They've got a Christine car that makes an appearance.
Oh,
And
really?
I love
I
that
did
story.
not. I never noticed.
Fury?
I didn't catch it. Yeah.
Is it? So I've read that book twice. Did it have it? I don't remember them. That's just a thing they did in the show.
It's like a little
Right.
Easter
Yeah.
egg kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like Stephen King? We also have Stephen King references. You like it?
You want some more? Let me give you
The
more.
book Christine gives you the impression that the car carries on and is continuing to torture people to this day.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if this is a spoiler. It's a spoiler. I'm just going to give you a huge spoiler.
It's Christine.
Drop it like a rock.
We just watched.
What's your
I think you're fine.
excuse?
No, I'm for the book. I'm going to spoil the book.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
spoiler
that's
book.
fine, too.
Yeah, go ahead. It's old.
Yeah.
Arnie dies. Arnie gets killed by the car. Arnie and his mom.
Just like in the movie, right?
Well, wait.
Well,
Well, not like in the movie, but he dies both cases.
Yeah.
sure.
He
but
dies in the.
book-
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right.
In the book,
Yeah.
what's important is that there's a huge shift after Arnie gets killed by the car to you realizing that this was actually Dennis's story all along. Dennis
Oh,
was
I see
yeah.
what you're
Dennis
saying.
was the main viewpoint into all of this.
Yeah. Okay. No, I can see that.
One of my other. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that it's a typical movie. Well, I can't speak to the book,
Yeah.
but the movie method of saying there's a guy here who is our eyeballs,
Yeah,
Like, this is who we are. We are this particular character in a movie. I don't always love that they do that, by the way. I don't think movies need to rely on that as much as they do. I don't need a relatable character. Just tell me a good story.
Well, you can't.
You know what? John Stockwell as Dennis in this movie, very relatable to me. I really,
He's
I really
good.
fell for the character.
Yeah, you know what bugs me about him? This is a me problem. 100% a me problem.
Okay.
He is identical to, I would call him like third tier best friend in high school for me. This guy named Dan.
Yeah.
He looks just like this guy named Dan, like to a T. If I showed you guys a picture of actual Dan from my high school.
Dan just got a rude awakening if he's listening.
I know, right?
Poor old Dan.
He'll see this and go.
Tier.
Maybe he's talking about the other Dan.
Actually
No, he's talking about me.
It's actually a good point. I probably shouldn't have given it a rank. But anyway, he looks so much like him that it distracted the hell out of me.
Interesting, huh?
Just the same haircut, the same mouth, the same voice almost. It really was. It was
Did
a little
Dan
uncanny.
also?
Yeah.
Did Dan also get a breakneck playing football and had to go to the hospital?
No, but he did trip. Oh, what the hell was it? He was the guy that helped me bring sand into the near graduation into the halls of the school, and we had a beach party, like a flash beach party, and everyone got in trouble for it.
Flash beach party.
But we had all this sand and tarps and stuff and drinks and music and like Beach Boys playing. It was so stupid. I don't know what we were doing. But anyway,
that's actually great.
I mean, it's a great 80s. They could put him. It'd be good in an 80s movie, what we did. So for that, I respect what we did. But outside of that, we was just dumb to get in that trouble at the very end there. They threatened not to let us graduate and stuff. It was bad.
Nah,
but anyway,
if you're not getting threatened to not graduate your senior year, then you're not doing
you're doing it wrong. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. But the point is, what was my point? My point is, this guy looks just like him. That's all.
Yes. John Stockwell. I couldn't take John Stockwell seriously until I decided that Christine is a prequel to Top Gun, and then it all works for me.
Okay.
I like where you're going there.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, Top Gun has one of the greatest lines early in that movie where Maverick is flying along and he says to John Stockwell, "Any of you boys seen an aircraft carrier around here?"
Yeah.
I just love that.
It's great.
So perfect.
It's so funny you just said that. I totally forgot he was in that. Now I'm seeing it, but I couldn't.
I spent the
remember
whole viewing of Christine thinking about John Stockwell as Cougar in Top Gun.
I also screwed up at the beginning of the movie and thought it said Dean Stockwell in the credits, and so
I did the same thing. I kept looking for Dean, and then I saw Harry Dean Stanton. I thought maybe I was thinking of that, and I went back and said, "No, it said John Stockwell, you dummy." But
someone defecated on the thing.
Dennis's scene where he gets hurt is the most Stephen Ass King thing that happens in a Stephen King movie. Him watching, oh no, he's kissing my girl, and not paying attention, and then getting just as racked.
Thing is, I think
so. You're saying this is midichlorians, right, Randy?
Yeah.
This is him getting injured.
I love that. No, look, here's the thing with that scene. I want to beef about that for a minute. I understand him being, like, oh, wait, that's supposed to be my girl. I was, this is not going the way I thought. My friend doesn't wear glasses anymore. What the hell's happening? Right. And he's distracted. Makes sense to me. But the way they shoot it, right when the ball comes to him, he has this intuition to turn around, jump to catch. That jump to catch was going to happen no matter what, whether he was distracted or not. That injury is not the result of the distraction. The injury is a result of just getting hit too hard. And that's it. Right. So they make it like, oh, well, if it wasn't for the kid and he was kissing my girl, like that kind of irritated me. Couldn't get over that for a while.
If you guys just had to pay more attention, my kid wouldn't run out into the road and got hit by a semi truck.
That's right.
That kind of stuff.
That's right.
I'm sure it worked a lot better 40 years ago. I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, plus it's speaking to the audience where it's just like, hey, this is about to happen, right? This is football. Yeah. Bad shit happens.
The music is
telling you.
Yeah.
And you can feel it, and it's so telegraphed, but you also are sitting there with your butthole squinched up going, it's going to happen. Here it comes.
Butthole squinched up. I like that.
Here it comes.
Can't remember if mine's squinched or clenched, but
clenched.
I'm
all
with
right,
you.
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, clench is fine. Clench your butthole.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you need to do.
Do some butt kegels. Whatever you're doing, I don't care.
What was I going to say about the kid? Oh, the kid who played the nerd. That's another trope that sort of annoyed me. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. But the whole thing of every movie's like this where this starts to happen. You start with a nerd.
Yeah.
And then the first thing to go are their giant Coke bottle glasses because suddenly they have perfect vision. Somehow the car is giving him perfect vision.
Right.
And under that nerd facade lives a I guess a handsome. I don't think he's that good looking. He's just kind of a dork. But that just, I don't know. That kind
He's
of stuff
supposed to be the
bugs me.
kid, just like he's supposed to be the guy that's like, oh, how'd he get her? I don't know. Maybe, but maybe he's cool. He's like cool, yo. He's 50s cool though. He's greaser cool, right?
Yeah.
He's,
Well,
he's
except
the Fonz.
except this
let's
thing's
face
set in the 70s.
But
so
no,
he's-
it's supposed to be but he's taken on the persona and personality. That's the reason why he starts saying shitters, because when he gets the car, you'll notice that he buys it from the guy from Home Alone. What's his name?
the old guy.
Anyway, he buys from him. He keeps saying stuff like shitters, so we understand that he's from a different time. And his brother probably also said shitters. And then Keith Gordon starts picking up that language as well.
really annoyed me.
And so,
Just, just as a phrase, it's like, them shitters.
Yeah,
it's
shitters,
like,
I
okay.
know.
And then
Those
it is so
It's
often.
the bathrooms. What are you talking about? What are you
Yeah,
calling
what are you
people?
doing? What's his name? His name, he's got a great name. Hold on. Roberts Blossom. He's got an S in the Roberts.
Blossom.
Roberts
Blossom played LeBay.
Yeah.
He is
Like AirPods Pro.
AirPods Pro. What's cool is this guy's got like some pretty amazing credits, like The Quick and the Dead, which we did a few years ago, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Home Alone, obviously Christine, but he goes way back to some like Western shit from the 60s.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's cool,
He's
man.
good.
I
Yeah.
like this guy.
I love seeing that. And Robert Prosky was here. Is a weird. Let's talk just a minute about the fix your own shit garage, which I loved. That what Darnell's garage or whatever it was, and we had Robert Prosky get in there and something like he's almost drunk all the
That
time,
guy-
very angry.
As a whole, I think that guy had to be what grossed Scott out the most.
Oh, that is hilarious.
This
Yeah.
constant spitting and chewing and
Everything
like-
about him is gross.
yeah, like
Aw.
he clearly had too much chaw in his mouth. Like, get his mouth red.
And he's a good, we've seen him in a billion
Yeah.
things. He's like a character
Everything.
actor. He's usually a kindly old man, or he plays Santa in something or whatever.
He's in The Great Outdoors, which you guys love.
Yeah, I love
Go
it.
ahead. Yeah.
But this thing has him in a role that is very counter to what he usually plays.
Yeah, he usually plays a nice, gentle, older man, but in this one, he is just like, he's just dropping the Stephen King potty mouth, and it's like, yeah, do it.
Yeah, he goes
Do it.
all in, and I don't mind it. He didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he grossed me out just in general. Like all I could think of is like, well, the reason you died longer or quicker than any of these other people in this movie, because I looked at their, who's alive still and stuff.
Yeah.
He died pretty young.
Oh, as far as actors,
yeah.
who
The
were
actor
still
did, yeah.
alive, sure.
And
And
all I
too
could
young
think
in the
of
movie.
is could think of was like, dude, it's because of look at this lifestyle you're living here. Look at this. Like, you're not
you sure he
healthy.
didn't die on set? Christine killed him?
No.
I didn't understand why. Why did Christine kill? You don't kill the guy who's renting you the place. You're going to get kicked out.
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
understand what Christine had, by that point in time, was just like, I'm not on your side anymore, Christine. I can't understand it. I mean, I understood you killing the bullies.
You were on her
Totally
side
get-
for a while there, right? You were.
Yeah,
into
I mean, come on, buddy. That guy with the switchblade who stabbed poor old Arnie's yogurt. And,
freaking Buddy.
He deserved to
I
get run
hated
down.
Buddy and his friend.
I just hated his name.
Yeah, his
Buddy.
name's Lane.
I thought that I didn't even think it was his name because Mr. Casey comes down, David Spielberg, and he's all like, "Look here, buddy," and I thought he was just using,
Yeah.
the lingo of the time,
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, like you're just
Wow.
calling him Buddy.
Talk about an underutilized character. Mr. Casey in this movie should have been so much more.
Yeah,
Should have been a mentor teacher that was like trying to keep Arnie on the straight, but no, he just comes in,
Shop
gets Buddy
teach.
suspended, and then we never see him again.
yeah. That's the end of it. It's kind of a bummer. I don't know. There's things about
Look
this.
here, buddy.
There's things about this movie that they just lean into some tropes that I just feel like the book didn't have, and so it makes me want to read it. I kind of want to pick it up now and just read
Well,
it.
I like the book. Like I said, I think it's an easy read. It is a little longer. It's 500 pages, but Misery was like what 300-400 pages. I read that in a day.
Yeah,
So,
Misery's awesome. That's an all.
Some of these books are easy just to it just keeps you
I like
going.
his shorter stuff. By some standards, it's still long, but his shorter stories are some of his best. Certainly his short stories. Where else are you going to get Shawshank and Green Mile and some of these amazing stories? But like even the shorter horror stuff, like this or Gerald's Game or whatever, they're really good.
It's so he speaks in an everyday language and always throws in a couple of words you've never heard before, like shitter.
Yeah.
Bunch of shitters.
Bunch
I'm
of
like, I've never
shitters.
heard that word.
I was fine with that until about the 12th time the kid said it. I was like, all
The
right.
12th shitter.
Yeah, it's like, calm down. I'm not on board with you here, buddy. You gotta slow your roll. Also, I think this movie is one of those that just took too long to get anywhere. Like the car didn't do shit for. There's the initial kill, but it's like behind the scenes. Nobody sees how that cigar guy dies. It's just like hinted at, and then nothing.
But that's Carpenter. That's
Forever.
Carpenter, though, right? Carpenter does that.
I
right?
guess, but like the Halloween movies, two movies that he directed, or he just do one. I don't know. He just.
I mean,
one?
what would you? It's not going to kill anybody sitting in that as a dilapidated, practically fallen apart in the
LeBay's front yard.
LeBay's front yard. So you've really got to wait until it's somewhat cleaned up.
Yeah. It just
That
took
was
a
good.
while. I don't know.
That was a good scene too, though. When they passed by, driving in the car. If this would be like a memeable moment now, because that car driving and Arnie's like back up, and they just kind of slowly back up, and you kind of reveal Christine out in the yard. That's a pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good.
It's also a very pretty car, and I really thought the effects they used to create the crinkling and uncrinkling looked way better than it had any right to.
Yeah,
It's an incredible special effects. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
it was all practical.
Which almost wasn't in the film. They completed the movie and then decided, hey, we should spend a bunch of money adding some visual effects.
Yeah,
And
totally worth it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Randy.
Check this out. Here's the trivia on that. To simulate the car regenerating itself, doing all like Wolverine shit.
Yeah, that's why I called it the Wolverine of cars.
The
That's why I
Wolverine
called it.
car, yeah. It needed time to do it, which is funny because that's when you get away. Actually, just go to a higher ground, Jonah Hill looking guy. Don't run on the.
That's what I said.
Right. He like runs like there's a median, right? He's under this bridge.
Yeah.
There's a median with a concrete platform. He could stand on the concrete platform. The car is all of a sudden it's Cujo. The car is not going to be able to get him.
Yeah, no, all I kept thinking is even if it was another road on the other side, just keep hopping back and forth.
Just
It's
keep
going to have
hopping
to
back
go
and
around.
forth. Yeah.
Dumb
and you'll
Jonah
get
Hill.
some good cardio, Team New Jonah Hill.
I agree. You're going to look like current day Jonah Hill in no time. But anyway, it says to simulate this car regenerating itself, hydraulic pumps were installed in the inside of some of the film's numerous Plymouth Fury stunt doubles. A mock-up in plastic that looked like real metal on camera, and then actually, then actual metal as it is bent and deformed. These pumps were attached to cables, which were then in turn attached to the car's bodywork, and when they were compressed, they would suck the panels. They have that in quotes. I don't know why, because it really is sucking it. But anyway, suck the panels inward. Footage of the inward crumpling body was then reversed, giving the appearance of the car's spontaneous retaking of its form. It's pretty cool.
I really like the shot too of Arnie walking around to the front of the car and going, "Show me." And I was like,
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was except he looked a little too horny for me.
He definitely was looking at that tailpipe, thinking, "I wonder."
Yeah. Well.
He's going to be like, if this was modern times, he would be a character on TLC's My Strange Addiction.
Yes.
Or Obsession, or whatever it is.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like being all into a car, that level of into the car, and the parents were the. Like, look, can we? What's the trope?
Yeah, we never talked about the parents. It's the parents who
Christine
don't know
Belford.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh, they're such dicks too.
They're so just the dad barely said anything. When he did talk, it just sounded like just nonsense parents. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Remember?
It's the point is to we're supposed to. I don't know. It's just too much of a cartoon, I guess. Of those parents.
You used to see Christine Belford a lot about that time too on TV, and so she was just evil.
The mom, she was.
the mom.
What is
She's been a lot of TV.
Yeah, there's something in particular. Hold on.
She feels very Falcon Crest, very
So she's been on some Wonder Woman, Step by Step, Murder She Wrote, All My Children,
Battlestar
all that
Galactica. She was all up in that.
Night Court.
Yeah.
She's still with us, still around doing things.
All right.
Yeah, I would watch. She just did. She mostly does voice work now. A lot of voice stuff. Anyway.
Speaking of John Travolta, we never even mentioned the fact that his one-time wife Kelly Preston is the hot chick in the school. Roseanne.
The one that keeps giving him the googly eyes.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah, the one that keeps has eyes for Dennis, but Dennis has eyes for the new girl.
Yeah. She has a wild She has a wild known for list. It's like Cat in the Hat, Jerry Maguire, Sky High, and Battlefield Earth.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Robert Darnell's mustache for a minute?
Sure.
Guys.
It was epic.
That thing was nice.
Hold on, Robert Darnell. Let me look him up.
That was
here.
the dad. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
the dad. Yeah, that was something.
Yeah.
All his
It was.
photos everywhere are of that
Yeah.
mustache.
You know, it's like proto Magnum right there. Is what that is.
Proto Magnum.
You can't take that thing off. Let's see. Yeah. Known for Christine, Hill Street Blues, and Remington Steele, all three of which require a mustache. So good job.
Oh, he was in a TV movie called Malice in Wonderland. I got to watch it.
Yeah, dude. Catch that up.
Playing a character named Heiner.
Heiner.
He's in, let's see, the A-Team, a couple of those episodes.
Yeah.
L.A. Law. Yeah, this guy got around too. He died early, though. 60 was all.
Yeah, his mustache lives on.
The mustache still doing
Mustache
stuff.
killed him. He was,
Strangled.
getting jealous of his wife.
Yeah, there you go. It was his Christine.
Yeah, the car was Christine. The mustache was what? Christopher. And
Christopher. Yeah.
took him out, smothered him one night.
Yep.
His mother. Love it.
Well, he was a doctor in Hill Street Blues. I don't remember that.
Oh, he looks like I could see him playing the doctor. That's
Yeah, and
good.
it's right this same time, 82, 83. So
Yeah.
would have been the same time. Anyway, there's another note here that says portions of this film, particularly Arnie's neighborhood, were shot in the same South Pasadena neighborhood that director John Carpenter used for Halloween in '78. Some of that did look familiar to me, like it was like a vibe. But I wouldn't. I can't tell you where they were in Halloween running around. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mean to tell you. Now, also they, Mrs. Cunningham.
Yeah. All right. Richie's dad, mom. You mean.
Yeah, Richie's dad. Yeah. Mrs. Cunningham. She was when she came out into the yard and was like yelling at Dennis to turn down that your noise pollution.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're I remember the first time I ever heard the idea of noise pollution. It was probably around this time, so I'm assuming that's when it really started hitting the mainstream, conscious
Yeah.
for me anyway.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I know. It brought back memories. Brought back memories for sure.
I was glancing over at my kid because he was watching it with me, and I was like, I was wondering which of these outrage moments around being a teenager were going to like really affect him, and that one didn't, but it really affected me.
right.
I wanted him,
lady?
when she's like, "You may as well be dumping toxic waste on my lawn."
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Right.
are you really that stupid? Like, it just
Rock and roll is noise pollution.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Come
Oh,
on.
sorry, I got it wrong. Oh, she listened to a different group.
Yeah.
You listen
Right.
to DCAC.
DC.
AC, yeah, DC to AC, yeah.
Yes.
Don't be doing that, by the way. You need an electrician to help you with that.
Yeah.
I just it's one of those things like you forgive it because it's a movie about teenagers, and so it's about how they're receiving what adults say, right?
Right. Yeah.
But
it's from there.
man, that's stupid. No,
Yeah. I'm gonna punch that lady.
There's a fun note in here that Stephen King chose the 58 Plymouth Fury because he called it a forgotten car. Here's the quote.
Yeah.
I didn't want a car that already had a legend attached to it, like, say, a 50s Thunderbird. Yeah, I like that. I like him picking and choosing.
I
like
thought he
that.
just picked it because it's a Fury, and that seems to make the most sense for
That-
a car
Yeah.
that
This
kills
angry.
people.
Yeah. This angry. Yeah.
I agree with that. That's what I would have thought until I read that.
These days, would he do a soul?
A Kia Soul killing people.
Kia Soul. A killer Kia Soul.
Can you
I
imagine?
kept trying to.
Oh, it's got
I
K
was
right in the
actually
name.
trying to-
Oh my gosh.
I was actually trying to think. I was actually trying to think what would be a car that just turned 20. So it'd be 2006, right? It had to be a car from 2006. What would be our Christine? Because I was trying to do the math on how much he was spending because they made a big deal. It's like $250. I can't believe you don't pay $250 for a car. And I was like, what is that for inflation? It's about it's about $1,300 to $1,500 today. And I'm like, what would be our 2006 equivalent of a junker?
Well, here's the
that you would
problem.
pick
That
up
we'd
about
get for
15?
$1,500.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
The problem
yeah.
is the problem is you mentioned this, and there's a whole hang up with this because the movie acts like 20 years is ancient, like
Yeah.
the oldest car you could possibly
It's
get. And in
antique.
my mind, I went, Well, what was I getting the year the Wii came out, and I was playing on my Xbox 360, and like it's not. 2006 isn't that long ago.
And cars are much more durable and long lasting now. So a 2006 car.
But that is the classifications, though. That is how car people classify cars. It's different ages. It's like, okay, at this point you can actually get a license plate or whatever for antique, or
but it just feels weird.
Whatever.
20 is
If I'm making this movie right now, following your stipulations, I'm casting a 2005 Cadillac CTS.
Okay, Cadillac could definitely do some Christining. I think.
Because it looks funny. At the time, it just looked so new. But like now, if you look at a Cadillac CTS from 2005, you're like, oh, that's a funny looking car. And I'm sure that a Plymouth Fury has always looked funny at any time frame.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Plus, this would have a fun front end coming at you and stuff.
No PT Cruiser. We're not going to do the PT Cruiser.
PT Cruiser? Is there a 2016 PT Cruiser?
Too silly.
Yeah.
It's too silly. You couldn't take it serious.
It is the silliest of cars.
True. There
it is, right
I'm
there.
I'm going to run you over.
So that would be those lights on you at night, and I'm running through town. That looks like it would scare me.
That's my choice, because it was expensive at the time, but now you can get them for nothing. And it just fits the bill for me. I want to point something out, and I wonder if anyone noticed it watching this movie, anyone in the world. But when Harry Dean Stanton shows up, and he's the investigator in the book, he's a very major role. In the movie, he's not so much. He's just a guy who just comes along late in the last third and kind of pokes around and tries to hang a bunch of crimes on our characters.
Let's say defecate like 3 times. Yeah.
When he first shows up and tries to bully Arnie, he gets out of a car and is shown walking over to Arnie. That is a late 70s Plymouth Fury.
Oh, really?
That he gets out of.
No, I
didn't notice that. That's nice. Yeah, I didn't notice that at all. That's great.
That's cool. Yeah, when he showed up, actually, I liked Harry Dean Stanton a lot. I always get excited when I see he's in something. But this is just a tiny little.
Yeah, I needed more pressure. It's much more apparent in the book. You need that extra pressure, right? You got to, because he's got to be in a pressure cooker.
Well, and King loves to write in detective types that are kind of neutral to the situation, and then end up being believers at the end or whatever. He likes doing that.
Yep. He does.
But I don't know if you guys ever read or saw the. I guess there was a show. I didn't see the show, but the Mr. Mercedes.
I
series.
love Mr. Mercedes. The books and the series.
Books are so good. I love it.
So good.
I can't say about the series. I assume it's good because it's got, not Dom Knoll, but his dad, Gleason.
Paul?
No, Brendan.
Brendan Gleason.
Right.
Yeah, I was getting my Gleasons mixed up.
Yeah.
I also want to give Stephen Tash. I want to give him. I can hear it. Photo of the week from a couple of wavy lines from Ghostbusters. I don't know, a couple wavy lines.
Nice call, dude. Do we have an IMDb photo that we just think is the dumbest this week? Like, I'm a little worried about John Stockwell. It looks like he's seen some shit. I mean, I know he's just older, but look at that photo. Holy mother of pearl. He just looks
like he declined the invitation to Top Gun because he'd seen some shit.
Do you think did he really turn that down for Maverick? Like, to come back or do anything? Or is that never an option?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
He didn't die in there, did he? I don't remember.
No, but that character is dropped at the very beginning of the first Top Gun.
Well, he looks like he's tweaking. Is all I'm saying. And that's not even the most recent photo.
And blotchy and
look at that necklace too. That just screams. I've been out in the sun too long. I should go back inside.
He's born in 61. I don't know what that makes him. He's pretty old now. Can't find any new photos.
8 years older than us.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He still looks all right. Boy, in his heyday, holy shit, he was a buff mother. Anyway, sorry.
The IMDb photo that really caught my attention for some reason this week was Bruce French. Because Bruce French's IMDb photo, I am certain, is taken from an advertisement for some kind of like erectile dysfunction drug. Or it's like ask your doctor, do you need more fiber? Ask your doctor if Fiberol is right for you.
Fiberol.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
It's such a strange picture.
It's very weird. I love doing these, even though we're just judging faces. It's still fun.
And William Ostrander's picture is from the movie, but it's such a crotch shot right there in those tight pants. And also, I want to say that I want to know more about this guy because it's real easy just to brush him off and go, oh, look at you, John Travolta, look-alike, dumbass. But he's like, I guess he did Fire and Ice, and I'm assuming he probably did. That was like where they kind of draw over top of the people. They'll film people in real life and they'll draw over top. I'm sure he's all buff and everything, so I'm sure he was one of the. He was probably
Rotoscoping
or something. Rotoscoping, yeah. But yeah, I think he's maybe an interesting guy.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think. Usually, when you get somebody who plays this absolute ass, you hate them so much in a film that maybe they're kind of cool. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
I think Douglas Warhead, who I'm putting a lot of photos of.
I think you're obsessed with him like Christine.
His
Come on,
IMDb
man.
photo is the most accurate photo.
It's the one face he has.
Yep.
See, and his character in this
cool name.
in this movie is named Bemis. That's a name.
Bemis. I love Bemis.
Bemis.
I could not hear Beavis when he was saying it every time.
Oh,
Bemis.
it's impossible not to. But there's Bemis. Yeah.
There's Bemis.
Give your characters names like Bemis and Muffhead. It's like that makes a high school movie.
Moochie. I love Moochie.
I like
That's
a
also
good 80s high school nicknames are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. More of those, please. Some Film Sack future movies. I had another note here that said that John Carpenter refused to go to this premiere because he has this particular superstition. He says, and I thought it was about cars, but here's the quote. When I go to premieres, something bad always happens.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. He didn't elaborate, but you know. I'd like to know what else, and like what other premiere did you go to or something? I got the shits at the Halloween premiere or something like that. The shitters. Sorry.
The shitters.
The
shitters.
Got his Frankenbeans caught in a zipper.
Oh, no.
That isn't good.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to know what actually grossed me out?
Oh, yes.
Actually, I did actually have what give me one.
Gross.
Yuck.
Yeah, just
had
playing
something to do. Had to do something with Lee. Oh, what was it? I can't remember. Go ahead. Tell me what grossed
was
you out.
it when Timo Jonah Hill beats somebody up? He puts one arm around his neck and then grabs the guy's crotch.
Yeah, I really didn't like that. I used that in the intro too.
Uncomfortable.
It's very gross grabbing a chode in shop glass.
Yeah.
But,
oh, right, you didn't say that. Yeah.
But the grossest thing for me. Oh, go ahead.
You're not supposed to grab it. You're supposed to thump it. If you thump it, then the guy goes down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might have a new friend, right? You don't want to. Right?
Exactly. Yes.
This may go places you're not intending to go. No, for me, it was the taking somebody else's mouth guard out while they're on the ground. Ugh, gross.
Oh, sure.
Just finger in there, and this guy did that. He reached in, he grabbed it with his finger, and pulled out his nasty mouth guard.
It is always a string of spit that comes with it.
Yeah.
Right? It's always,
And then after he's like, dude, look, can we not even do that? Can you just spit that thing out to the side or something? It was horrific. That really grossed me out. In a movie that's supposed to gross me out in 100 other ways, that's all that got me was that. Let's see. You guys got anything else you want to hit on this before we do some clippage?
You want to hit on this?
You want to hit on it?
You want to do it?
Yeah, the only other thing I've got is I'll Fix You and good old Southern Cross beer, but I figure I'll Fix You probably will show up in the quotes.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Southern Cross beer.
Is that a thing? I don't even
Never heard of it.
Okay. This movie was made during the time when a lot of states were going from 18 to 21 for the drinking age.
Oh, right.
And so I just really appreciate that these teenagers were, just handing out beers in the car.
No big deal. It's what you did. Yeah. I'd never even heard of that. I love the song. I'm a huge fan of Southern Cross. It's one of my favorite songs ever.
No relation.
No relation at all. All right, what's good?
I'm not sure if it's in the extended cut or whatever, but I didn't see anybody take a shit on a dashboard. I heard about the shit on a dashboard, but I didn't
multiple
see it,
times we got told about that. Nobody ever showed anybody pooping on a dashboard.
For a movie all about shitters, they left out one important scene.
Yeah. Man. Do you think Buddy did it? Do you think Timu, what's his name, did it? What do you think did that?
Oh, I definitely think if your name is a Moochie, you're definitely shitting on a car. Truck, dashboard.
You think before they left, Buddy, the leaders are like, Moochie, you know what to do. We're almost done, so you go do what you do, and now we're gonna leave.
Right.
Save the
Moochie,
the
you got one. Hey, Mooch, you got one cooking? You got one in the oven?
Yeah.
Want to deliver?
You got a bullet in that chamber? Get in here.
Get in here.
All right, let's do some clips. Let's see what we have. We got this this gross moment. This is kind of gross too, but he's talking in the car about kissing a girl with a mustache or something. So here's that.
Yeah.
What do you care if you get a little hair in your mouth, huh?
I care a lot, actually. I don't want that. Here's another weird one.
You carry your life savings between your legs.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Family jewels, I'm assuming.
Oh, is that what that?
I guess
is that
that's the
reference?
most valuable thing you have.
I guess.
I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't like it.
I don't like it.
No, I'm gonna disagree with him on whether that was worth saying. And then what's his name replies with, of course.
I think maybe I'll just beat off.
Great, do that.
Yeah.
Beat off.
Huh.
You don't hear that a lot anymore, do you?
No, you really don't.
You hear Jack.
Not our age.
You hear Jack. You hear
Jerk?
Choke the
jerk.
chicken.
Yeah, but you don't hear anyone go beat. They don't hear that anymore.
Beat.
Too violent.
Too violent. Exactly.
We're living in a gentler time.
Yeah,
Is that-
a kinder,
Yes,
gentler
exactly.
time
Yes.
deserves kinder, gentler references to you masturbating. Here's the chicken. I like this line when he says it's chicken shit.
That's chicken shit.
He says it really short.
Chicken shit.
That's chicken shit.
That's chicken shit.
Okay, I don't want to get in trouble. It's chicken shit. Another one of these.
Dick face.
Dick face.
You know you're watching a Stephen King movie or
Yeah.
based on a Stephen King book when you hear all these
Yeah.
these kind of this language.
Dick face. Let's see. Oh yeah, talking to Buddy, the teacher, the coach, I guess the shop guy.
I don't have to listen to garbage like that coming from you, buddy.
Yeah.
I did love that scene. We were jerking him around.
Angry acting right away, too.
Terrible. Freaking terrible. That was bad. I don't have what? Oh, okay. Old man says this and I don't understand it. So you guys help me parse it.
Okay.
It almost feels like it was a take they could have redone. But anyway, here it is.
You don't know half as much as you think you do.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know
thought the
half
same
as
thing.
much as you think you do is a way of saying it.
Exactly.
Right,
yes. I thought
right.
the same thing. It's like, no, you put the emphasis on the wrong word in that sentence.
Try that again.
You don't know half as much as you think you do.
Yeah, that's effed.
Yeah.
That's effed. Go back to Home Alone there.
Maybe he don't know how much what we do.
I don't like it. All right, some milk.
Oh, thanks for the milk.
Oh yeah, you go to your friend's house and the mom gives you milk. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's the purple
that
stuff?
Friend's house, yeah.
We need the purple stuff, man. Mechanical. Oh, this is great. Here you go. We have a kind of a run with this guy, so I guess enjoy him for a minute.
That's the last time you run that mechanical asshole in here without an exhaust hose. I catch you doing it one time and you're out. You understand?
Mechanical asshole.
God,
I love
you gotta
mechanical
wipe your
asshole.
face off after he's done talking to you.
Yeah, dude. He's a misophonia nightmare standing
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah.
We already heard this, but I'll play it again.
You can't polish a turd.
Tied.
You get even.
He maybe leaned a little too hard. on that, whatever accent that is. Something about the crapper.
Don't think you got the gold key to the crapper.
Okay.
That's a great line.
That is great. That is a great line, actually.
The crapper. More of him.
I know you ain't exactly got money falling out of your asshole.
He really likes saying asshole.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh, this might be him again.
Put the toilet paper on the little spools. Shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to see him again and not think of this.
Yeah.
This is like everything else he did was this kindly like, oh, hello, I'm the CEO
yeah.
of this company. Is there a problem? Like that kind of stuff. It's like, I'm a TP shit asshole. I wish. Oh, this is a nonsense line.
I wish I was an eraser.
What does that mean?
Oh, this guy, she was
Because a
chewing
girl-
on an. She was
A
chewing
girl
on
was
an eraser.
Oh.
Oh, that
I
was
wish I was
sucking up
an
pencils.
eraser.
that was
Okay.
Beebus or whatever his name, Bebo or whatever.
Bemis.
Bemis.
Bemis. Bebo.
What a Bemis.
Bebo.
Here's. Oh, I like this one.
This car's a girl.
This car's a girl.
This car's a girl.
That was the Virgin Connie
The
swell.
Virgin Connie Swale.
Yeah.
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 What a legacy. All right, here is this is what Scott Fletcher says before he can drive anywhere. All right, or no, what Scott Fletcher says before he can drive anywhere. That's what I wrote. Let's see if I got it right. Here, it was late.
Just be a second. I just got to get my wallet out of Christine.
Get it?
I thought that was the grossest line. That grossed me out the most.
That was
When he
pretty
said that,
gross.
I'm like,
but it was also a good Christine Fletcher joke, so I just had to do it.
yeah.
Why? No, you didn't.
I felt like I had
Right.
to. All right, I took. Oh, here's the first reference to a thing we never actually witness or see the results of.
One of them took a shit on the dashboard of my car, Ma.
Ma. You understand? Ma.
Someone did a poopy. I wrote, there he is. I think this is referring to, what's his name showing up?
I'm Rudolph Junkins, state police detective.
Hell of a name, Rudolph Junkins.
Rudolph Junkins.
Is that his name in the book? Or did they change that?
I don't know.
I think it's the same.
Rudolph Junkins. It sounds so made up.
It totally does.
Yeah.
Never known
It sounds like a character in a Stephen King book.
I would have said Rudy Junkins. That would have been better. Rudolph. Who the hell does that?
The Junkins you don't feel like is the problem? I feel like Junkins might be the issue.
Junkins is kind of a problem. You're right.
Yeah.
But it's about a car, so I don't know. Maybe it works. Another reference to that, this is him being a little more, I don't know, PC about it.
One of the perpetrators defecated on the dashboard.
I like the pause.
Defecated.
Y'all couldn't
I
wait
feel
for the
like
kid.
perpetrators are defecated one right after the other.
I feel like he
Perpetrator defecated.
put the letter P in there. He deprecated.
Deprecated. Maybe deprecated. I don't know.
Can you play that clip again and tell me why they decided to keep that clip? Like the guys, the kids,
ambient.
like I guess is mowing the lawn next door. Or something?
Let's play it. I'll do it again.
One of the perpetrators defecated on the dashboard.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that music or is that? I don't know what that is back there.
It sounds like the kid, like the neighbor.
Sounds like a neighbor mowing. Yeah. I kind of there's some ASMR in that for me. Can't explain why. When I hear like a summer day sound of a mower off in the distance.
Oh
about
yeah, I
that.
gotta take a nap for sure when that happens.
That feels real good. All right, there we now one of the. I didn't do all the references because it annoyed me so bad, but I got this one.
To the shitters of the world in 1979.
Yeah, to the shitters of the world.
Will that kid stop mowing the lawn already?
Yeah, I think it's the music.
To the shitters of the world in
It's their, or they're in the car. I don't know.
We don't. We talked about this episode. Carpenter does a lot of his own little sound design stuff.
Yeah, he co-wrote the soundtrack on this one.
Yeah. He'll do his little stuff.
And it sounded. There were bits of it where I was like, hey, "You're just reusing some Halloween shit." Just parts of it. You know?
Oh, absolutely. Well, he's only got. He's not like. It's not like his first skill, right? That's like something he also can do, and so he's probably only got like so much. He's only got so much in him.
Yeah.
He likes to do
I'll
the
take
moose
care of
stuff,
that too. I get this.
I love that the guy's obsessed with like Elden Ring. I think currently he's like way into. He's just a huge gamer. He loves.
Really,
gaming.
that's so cool.
And he's always tired. And now, I mean, he looks like a furry potato now. He's kind of a weird looking old freak, but he's He's always like, yeah, I got platinum in Fortnite or whatever the hell you do in Fortnite. But he's always playing his shooters. And he has a game coming out this year called John Carpenter's something. It looks like a big bloody mess. It looks like fun. And then the final clip I have, we're talking about beer here, and I just think the way he says it annoyed me, so here it is.
Thought you like beer.
I thought you like beer.
Thought you like beer.
Beer. It's like
That's really.
So I brought you a case and then stacked them up right here on your hospital bed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is in the car.
Oh, is this in the car?
Yeah, it was
oh, that's
later in the
right.
car.
That's right. But he also did it in the hospital too. He was always bringing him beer.
He was always
stacking it places.
He was always, which takes me back to Randy's point of all the laws changing about age of beer drinking. What was if you went back to '83? Were there like in Detroit? Could you drink at 18? Was that a thing?
Do whatever you wanted to in Detroit.
It's possible. I don't know about other states. I know Texas stepped it up every year on January 1st. So there were, people who had turned 18 before the step up started, and then they could drink because it went from 18 to 19 to 20 to 21.
I see.
And then there were people who didn't, and they were never able to drink because every year the age kept getting knocked up 1 year above them. And so they had to get to 21 before they could drink.
Oh, okay.
And my brother was right in the middle of it. He he was in high school when 18-year-olds were holding beers in their high school photos.
Jeez.
And then it just blows my mind to look back on that.
That's crazy.
They gave us that, but then they took away the smoking area. What a bunch of bullshit.
What a bunch of shit. How was Dunaway supposed to pound down all those Lucky Strikes?
Right, yeah.
Jesus.
Or whatever. I can't think of a brand. Camels. There you go.
Camels, unfiltered Camels is what which one my grandpa smoked around me. So I was basically just smoking those. Whatever.
No, they weren't Fatimas. That'd be the 30s, I guess.
Oh my God, I know. How old do you think I am?
I listen to a lot of old-timey radio just for background noise. It's fun to listen to. And they're always advertising Fatimas. Like the Dragnet show, speaking of Connie Swale.
Oh, yeah.
The old Dragnet radio show was always, the silky smooth taste of Fatimas. And I'm like, where are they now? I went and looked it up. They're long gone, dude.
Yeah.
Gone.
My doctor recommends
Fatimas.
this brand of cigarette.
Have some Fatimas. All right, we're going to do this now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Film Sack checklist. The Jonah Hill-looking guy is bad at finding places the car can't get. Check.
But he really, you just jump over that.
I know.
Come on. The thing is going in slowly. Just jump over top of it.
That's what I'm saying. He should have. There was a million ways to avoid this problem. He didn't think any of it through. First sign of trouble is your friends. I'm going to do it over again.
Yep.
Take two.
The first three. First sign of trouble is your nerd friend's vision becoming perfect suddenly. Check.
Oh.
Geez, that took a while to get through. And finally, won't someone think of the Virgin Connie Swale? Star Trek MCU connections. I assume somebody here somewhere.
Yeah, there's a few. Douglas Warhit, who played Bemis in this movie, was in an episode of The Next Generation. Bruce French, who played Mr. Smith, was in a lot of Star Trek stuff. He was in an episode of The Next Generation, Voyager, and he was in Insurrection, the movie, and he was in an episode of Star Trek Enterprise.
Nice.
The last one I want to call out is David Spielberg, who was in my favorite episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. He's Mr. Casey, the shop teacher in this movie. He was in the Next Generation episode Starship Mine as Commander Hutchinson. Call me Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's a little bit of comic relief in an otherwise very tense episode.
Yeah.
Call out two people from the MCU. We got Christine Belford, who played Regina in this movie. Or I guess that's Arnie's mom.
Right. Yeah. Regina.
Right. She was in The Incredible Hulk. And we got Harry Dean Stanton, our old Film Sack favorite. And he was in The Avengers. He was a security guard in The Avengers.
Oh, right. That was the moment of let's see. Was that after?
It's with
it's when he crashed into the place.
Right, when Ruffalo falls through the ceiling and
right.
Harry Dean Stanton sees him naked there in the rubble.
Yeah, and there was,
which is my worst nightmare.
I thought there was some story that he replaced. No, because Stan Lee was still alive, right?
Yeah.
He had his own cameo. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. There was some weird story with that. I can't remember what it was. That very nice. Look at that. We got some nice connections.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
I'm going to give the soundtrack a grade. I'm going to give it a BTMOTE, which looks like BT Mote. For better than most of this era. I thought it held up pretty good. Didn't bother me. Didn't feel too synthy. Felt like most Carpenter stuff.
Except for the lawnmower part.
Yeah. Except for that.
It would have been interesting to have a full orchestral score on this movie. Like, it would have given it a little more heft.
I agree with that.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's good, though. Good for what it is. Let's do a social media post. This is where you guys sum stuff up in 280 characters or less, and I'm going to start this week with, I don't know, Randy.
Christine, behold, a car possessed by fear and hate, a Plymouth Fury that might eat your date. Young Arnie starts a nerd who lost his lunch, then turns into a jerk you want to punch. She heals herself. She revs. She turns him mean. He dumps his friends to wax his murder queen.
Ooh,
I don't like it.
that went places.
That sounds like a euphemism for masturbation.
Exactly what
too.
I was thinking. I was like, oh,
Wax your murder. Wait, what was it?
Thank you.
Yeah, wax your murder queen.
That's great.
Oh,
Thank you.
I think for the first time in the internet's history, you may have invented something new, right there.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
It won't last long, but enjoy it while you can, because somebody else will pretend they did it. And it'll get scanned by AI, and then they'll do it. So it's all good. Let's move on down the road to Brian Dunaway.
Oh, down the road, Christine, like the king of the road to my nightmares. And yes, Cunningham, the book was better. Hashtag shitters.
I love how naturally you just drop that one.
It's the best thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many kids with the last name Cunningham were given that
mortified
name?
after seeing this movie? Like, no.
Yeah.
That was hey, look, game recognizes game, and that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I knew a kid in high school literally named Mike Hunt.
Yeah.
And
sure.
you can imagine
Jeez.
what that was like for that poor kid. Although he kept telling people I go by Michael, tried to mitigate it. It didn't work. People still did it. Because people are mean. That's what we are. We're mean.
I've had a friend for a long time named Eric Gaylord, and he just lives with it.
Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Kind of like that.
He could go get it changed for $50, but he's not gonna.
Nope. That's his name.
Nope. You gotta carry on the name. I get it.
Yeah.
Brian Ibbett, will you take us home?
Sure. Christine, infernal combustion engine.
Nice. Well, that's really good.
Nice.
Infernal.
Point to Ibbett. All right. Well, nicely done. Let's do this. Hey, I just got these alternate titles. One is, it was almost called Bumblebee's Grandma Was a Bitch.
Bumblebee's Grandma Was a Bitch. I like it.
I mean, sentient car.
Christine is obviously a Decepticon, but I just don't think she's transforming. I think she's really more of a Star Wars Force user than a transformer.
Yeah, I actually really like your theory on that. I think it's good. There's also the other alternate title was Final Destination Zero. Is almost what this was.
Okay.
This would remind me of car only Final Destination movie. Is what this was. It was like
I'm going to try to remember these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we may have a contest.
I'm
and you're not going to be
committing
right.
to memory right now as you speak. Yeah.
There you go. Good plan.
Well, good luck with that. In the meantime, I'm going to read this here text from a listener named Jerry P, who wrote in and said, "Do you guys miss Redbox?" That's the question. No, I don't. I thought it was a pain to drive over there and dump stuff off and grab things. Now, there is a certain kind of nostalgia around when we had to rent videos and that was this weird step after our Blockbuster time into where we are now. So maybe I have some fondness for that, but I didn't like
There's an aspect of it because the nice thing about Redbox at the time was it was that middle gap between the movie was in the theaters and the movie's available on streaming.
Yep.
And it was a cheaper alternative.
They got like a 2 week or something like lead or something
like that.
lots of times before streaming. Yeah.
And so, the benefit, we had one fairly close by, and the benefit was, cool, I can use the app. I can find out which machine near me has the movie I want. Boop, 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 paid for it. And then I just go over and kind of scan the code or did something. I don't think it was probably pre-scanning, but there was some way that I could,
there was something, right?
I guess it was just my credit card, even though it had already charged me. I put my credit card in and it says, "Oh yeah, you're Brian. Here's your movie." Like,
it was more like
your email address or something, and it would.
Yeah,
the
card. I think the card acted like. I think we did card too, and I think it just acted as like a verification method or something.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing to do now.
That was that was the aspect of it I liked. Was that all right? Well, I can see that the two movies that I'm waiting to see for the Oscars now, as opposed to waiting until they come to another streaming service. I can pay for them I can pay for them right now, $3.99 or whatever on Apple TV, and watch Sentimental Value probably.
One of them was $19.99 when I last looked, and I was like,
really?
I was like, okay, so you're gonna make a little money on having gotten some nominations.
Well, aren't they all? I thought always the rentals before full. I thought they were always like that. Isn't that a normal price? I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't done that in a while, so
it really depends, man.
I thought $19.99 was the common. But
some of these movies, they just go from the theaters to streaming, just boom, and there's never a rental moment even anymore.
Yeah. Sentimental Value, buy for $19.99, rent for $9.99.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's the one I was thinking of.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
A really good movie. But I'll bet you if you just wait a couple more weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
that price will go
Basically, the a week after I break down, just finally rent it is when it goes on a streaming service I already pay for.
Yeah, you already paid $9 for that
That's
month
right.
for or something.
Secret Agent
Is
still
15.
rent 15 rent. Yeah.
And
I'm looking forward to
the
that
other one. The other one that I was telling. Oh, you know what I was thinking of is Hamnet. The only way to see Hamnet right now is either to find a little theater that happens to still show it, or spend $20. You got to spend $20 on.
Jeez.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I'm thinking of the Netflix Trees one. That's on Netflix, right? The one you told me I need to watch, Randy.
You need to watch Train Dreams.
Train Dreams. That's what I meant. Why did I say trees? Because he's chopping trees
it's,
down.
Tree Drains is the other one.
And Train Dreams was only in like 2
Tree
theaters for
Drains.
Train Dreams was shown in one theater for one day or something, and it went straight to streaming. And it's been on Netflix for months now.
Yeah.
Please watch this movie, Scott.
I want to. I mean, Netflix is, I like when they produce an Oscar
say what you're
winner.
going to say about Netflix. They're listening. Go ahead.
When they produce an Oscar contender type thing, I always like it because I know I'm going to get to see it soon. It's just going to be there.
Yeah.
All this other stuff's a little bit of a shot in the dark. Well, thank you, Jerry P, for your question. Randy, you didn't say anything about Redbox. What did you think of the Redbox?
I never used it. I never used a Redbox. I saw them in the movie theater, in the grocery store all the time. I understand the main purpose of Redbox was to go to grocery stores out in the country where people didn't have good internet for years. And that was, like a huge boost to movie rentals for a little while.
Sure.
I just never had a need. Never once did I think I need to go.
And like Randy says, to more rural areas that may not have consistent or reliable internet like I was for a long time, Redbox was a real good alternative because it's nothing more frustrating than starting a movie and getting 15 minutes in just buffer, circle. And so we could always avoid that because it's guaranteed. You got Redbox, you came home, you stuck it in the player, and there you go.
If it didn't work,
watched a movie.
If it didn't work, you walk down there and get another one. Like it was no big deal.
You walk back and you punch the Redbox like it's Christine. And you go, give me my movie.
Then it
like
kills
the
you.
Fonz.
Yep. Then it plays movie clips about how it's going to murder you, and then it murders
great.
you. Yeah, it's good stuff. I miss it. Well, there you go. That was a moment in time, though, for sure. Kind of a brief one.
Yeah.
If you look at the larger scheme of things.
And I also like buying them because they started selling the stuff out of it too, and you could. Look at
you could buy games that way.
Movies,
yeah.
you could buy the games. Yeah,
I bought a few, PS3 era games that way.
Yep, same.
Killer deals through there.
Yeah,
because they were used, man.
They were used, man, and you didn't get the box or nothing. You just got the old grubby red box.
Somebody's
thing.
nasty fingerprints and shit, DNA in there. Gross.
Ugh. Yeah.
Get all your messages to us as often as you like, just like Jerry P did here. Go to filmsack.com for all the ways to do it. Speaking of which, I want to thank some brand new patrons this week. We got a bunch of folks lining up at patreon.com/filmsack, like Thomas Silva, Kevin, and Ashley Wells. They're over there going, man, sure nice not having commercials for anything, and it's super nice having pre-show content every week. We had a really good one today, so hopefully you folks enjoy it. And everyone else get FOMO and go get on there. What else? Oh, monthly specials from the hosts. We still got that hot business from Randy and Brian Ibbett there.
Right. Yep.
And then looking forward to Brian Dunaway's entry this month.
Yeah,
that's right.
Going to be great. You also get some movie-related art from me if you decide to go for that tier. Anyway, lots of reasons to join and really none not to. Check it out at patreon.com/filmsack. Our next episode will be a roundtable. We are going to talk about why Lord of the Rings is just so damned special and holds up so well compared to anything else.
You know what,
of its
Scott?
age.
I think you could say that more clickbaity. We gotta say it more.
It's been 20 years.
Is Lord of the Rings still good?
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
You won't believe what we have to say about it.
I think the thumbnail should say, "What happened to Lord of the Rings?"
Yeah. And then the answer is, it turned out really good. But don't forget I said that. Link baited up. We're going to controversial next week. Our roundtable will attach itself to one of the most controversial subjects ever. Is Lord of the Rings actually good?
Yeah, we got a lot of good feedback from everyone when we talked about the sequels, Star Wars, and we're just do a little more talking about movies that people presumably love.
Yeah, and why we might, or why some stick out more than others. This one's got such a great contrast too, because we get to try to figure out why The Hobbit didn't pull this off in the same way. And we may have some answers to that. You won't believe what we have to say. So be here next week for that. I'm very excited about it. And also, if you're an astute listener, you know that means one of us is out of town. So thank you for letting us do a roundtable in place of a normal episode. Filmsack.com is the website. All links are there. Some new swag up, some other cool stuff. So go check it out. Filmsack.com. That'll do it for us, for me, for Brian, and for Randy.
All shitters.
See you next time.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
I think maybe I'll just beat off.